My name is Lee McDonnell, and I've been volunteering in the community for the past 16 years. I have been very fortunate in my own life, and I felt it was important that you reach out to help people that maybe are less fortunate. Well, I worked for a voluntary organisation, which was Bailieborough Development Association, for 16 years, and so that whole board were volunteers, and they kind of inspired me to just give something back. Visiting people who are sick, delivering food during the food cloud during COVID. We have a voluntary organisation that we've just set up ourselves. We're called Friends of Castle Lake, and that was as a result of the mass mortality of swans at Castle Lake last year. What we're doing is the organisation is trying to raise awareness for people and tell them who they can contact if there's a problem, if they see a problem at the lake, either with wildlife or fish life or the water, or because that's the problem. When this thing happened last year, nobody knew what to do. We saw 6 swans, like the 2 parents and the 4 cygnets, very ill, and there wasn't anybody who knew what to do. So, but there are people who do know what to do, but we just didn't know them. So now we have kind of made all those connections, and the information will be there for people. We've just got funding for €10,000 for signage to put up around the Castle Lake. So it's just little things like that. It's giving back, you know, and helping. I mean, only for the fact that we started this group, I mean, I wouldn't have known what poachers looked like. But 2 weeks ago, I was up at the lake early in the morning and there were 4 poachers there. And you knew they were poachers because they weren't doing leisurely fishing. They were throwing the bait into the middle of the lake to bring the fish into them, and they had buckets. So I reported them to Irish Fisheries, and Irish Fisheries attended and confiscated their poles and issued them with a fine. So it's just those little things that you can do to kind of make a difference in your community, and just to be aware. I don't do it for my ego, but it does actually make you feel good that you've done something for somebody and not wanted anything back. Well, it's boosted my confidence. I wouldn't have been a very confident person. So just to know that I'm helping and making a difference actually is good for my soul. You meet more people and you have a purpose. So, and that's very important, to have a sense of purpose, you know. It's worth your while. I mean, it's a worthwhile thing to do because you get something out of it and the person that you're helping gets something out of it. It's not about the money, you know. Everybody has enough. We all have enough, but some people don't. And it's just share your wealth, if that means anything, you know. And I don't mean my wealth as in money, but the wealth of my joy of life, confidence. It just boosts your confidence.